Alright, so I think I got the flash on now. So you can see what that looks like. It almost looks like looking at the camera as best I can see. Well, there's the Zerk right there. Alright. And then let's look at this one. I'll have to look at this later, but it looks like that might be a Zerk as well. I don't know. Okay, but I'm trying to flex this thing, and I can't move it. You can see here, I'm shaking the whole unit, and there's no movement at all in this reel. And to be honest with you, I mean, with the construction, that's some heavy duty construction. I don't think, like I say, it looks like there may be, maybe this was dented a little. Maybe they've taken the reel out of here for cleaning. It does look like there's some, it's going to have to be cleaned. Definitely going to have to be cleaned. Alright. So, alright, more to follow. I was kind of interested myself to see whether it would take a deep frame, and there's a deep frame just as an example. So, yeah, it'll take deeps, mediums, shallows. Hell, they'll probably take, with that distance there, it would probably take an English National, right? Okay, more to follow. Alright, so I took off that PVC, and that should give you a good look at what the bottom of the thing looks like. Looks stainless steel to me. Alright, more to follow. Alright. I have it there now. I mean, it's in the I got both things down. I don't know. I have the unit off. It is buzzing. And it is the unit that it's that timer unit that's buzzing. So I'm gonna flip this timer on, and so you see it running there, and I'm gonna let it run the gamut. That way, I guess I have the unit off the stuff here, right? And we'll see, we'll let her roll, alright? And so again, right now, it's at 15, and I don't know if it runs, if that's minutes or what. Alright, because that goes up to 30, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 100. So that must be 100, I'm going to assume 100 revolutions per minute. And I mean, just in the short time we're talking, I mean, this thing is speeding up. So I'm going to let her roll. And then see what happens. Like I said, I have not greased it though. Maybe, but it appeared, looking at those Zerks, that it appeared that at least the upper one appeared to have grease in it. So I'm going to assume that that's a food grade grease. So, all right. Okay, we're at 20, and if I go to edit this, I can speed some of this up. So. Nice if I had a place to sit this. What does that say? And I'm sure that this is meant to keep the unit in balance as you're running it. Alright, more to follow. Alright. Right now we're at, I don't know, just coming on 40. And just a point of order, this thing is not moving on the floor at all. I mean, there's like no I mean, it's running, but there is no vibration. It's not shaking on the floor or anything. So, and again, I don't know that that's a reel at a round. I think it's just maybe, maybe the reel is, bent or something, or the way it's shined up or whatever. But, I mean, the radial extractor I got now, that 6 frame that we won at the state meeting, I mean, it looks like that too. So anyway, quite a breeze coming out of it. Quite a breeze coming out of there. I'll say that. Okay. More to follow. All right, so here we are now, coming up on 50 revolutions on 50. And what I wanted to do is I just put some marks on the floor so that you could see that, like, how else can I show you vibration, right? So let's let this thing roll, and I'll come back to these marks and we'll see if we can detect any movement. But again, I mean, there's no vibration of the unit at all. So alright, we're over 80 now. No, 60. I don't have my glasses on. Something that I was just doing there too is that this motor is cool. No heat. Right? This cover here, I was curious, that just,
noticed is that green light went out. I don't know what that means. Timer's still going. Motor's not hot. Unit's not hot. Tempted to throw on that continuous run, but I don't know that I want to switch anything right now. Running. And still on our mark. No vibration. Alright, more to follow. Alright, so I guess I got it on a timer motor and it got up to this point, and now the unit, the green light came on and the unit is slowing down automatically. How about that? Alright, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to turn the timer motor off. I'm going to put it on continuous run. Alright, so now that's allowed. Alright, I'm going to run it up to full speed and see what happens. There it is on 100. No vibration. So I raise the lid. Oh yeah. Look, it's holding here now. Let me go below 10. Now when I went all the way around to 100, it was like I could have gone beyond 100. I turned it back. So, alright, turning that off, turning that off. I'm going to turn this back around. See, it goes all the way to there. Now it's at 10, huh? I don't know. Beats me. Alright, let me go put this into video. I think I've answered all your questions. Alright, after all of that, alright, everything basically feels cool. I'm not getting any movement at all in this showing. No movement at all. So, whatever it has for bearings or bushings, they're tight. Motor's cool. You know, if I had a honey house, if I had more hives that were being productive, I would probably give this a shot. But as it is now, it's just too big for my operation, and I got a good deal on it, and I think I'm giving anybody who gets it, I think, is getting a good deal. So, but it does need cleaned up. Okay, all right, then that's all.